Wyatt Short. I mean, getting 3 games in a row, 2 saves, a win. I mean, just talk about what he brought to the team, not just this year, but since he's been here.
I mean, he's been huge. I mean, ever since he stepped foot on here, even last year, I mean, he was huge for us out of the pen. And I mean, to come out and get 2 saves and a win and a big weekend for us in the SEC, I mean, it's huge. And I mean, that's asking a lot of him, especially I know that guy being back at the bullpen, coming in big situations like that, a lot of emotion. Big crowd. I mean, I know it has to take a toll on his arm and his body, but I mean, he sucked it up. He came out and did it 3 games in a row for us, and I mean, it was huge.
He seems to be like a pretty level guy. I mean, he's not too high, not too low. I mean, he expresses himself that way when he talks. Is that kind of probably what makes him successful?
He's all
right?
When he gets around us, he's a little goofy, he's a little different. It's funny, but no, when it comes time, when it starts getting later in the game, he starts to lock in. He flips a switch, and he just gets focused. I mean, you could see it. I mean, he goes out there and he's locked in as soon as he gets on that mound and he's ready to go.
I know you guys have followed the overall record thing this year. With a little more room now after the state sweep, how important is the Arkansas State game?
Oh, I mean, at this point, I mean, every game you got to treat like an SEC game. Every game's important. Every win, we need it. We need just as many wins as we can get. Just, I mean, especially going into a final SEC weekend against a very good team in A&M. Like, you never know what's going to happen, so you need to try to get as many wins as you can and just keep trying to help your overall record down the stretch.
You guys talk about the importance of this midweek one, because it's basically if you win, no matter what happens this weekend, you guys are.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we know that, and I mean, it just you can't. I mean, you try to ignore stuff like that, but I mean, you know, like coaches have done a good job of just making us stay in the moment, making us know what's going on. I mean, we don't have any game. We have no more time to waste. Like, we gotta go out there, we gotta play, give every game our best shot we can. Even midweek games out there in Jonesboro. I mean, we're joking around to Trent saying that he's gonna come out and get the set, like close it out tomorrow and stuff like that. I mean, at this point, I mean, win's a win. We need all we can get, and I mean, tomorrow's gonna be a big one for us.
You had a couple of days to kind of digest, that last inning and the 10th inning, and what are your thoughts since you had time to reflect a little bit?
It's still ridiculous. I mean, to be down by 5 runs with 2 outs, ball in 9th against, I mean, your in-state rival in Mississippi State. I mean, just to get that done, I mean, it's awesome. I mean, there's been plenty of times this year where you guys have seen where we've been down and kind of just rolled over. But I mean, Coach B wouldn't let us. Guys kept believing, and we knew that we had a shot, and we just needed to set it up, and we did a good job. I mean, guys had some good at bats, had some big walks. Henry Lartigue took one for the team and took a 94-mile-an-hour fastball off the elbow, and we just got it done. I mean, it's one of those wild things, and I mean, that's probably one of the crazier, better baseball moments I'll take away from my career. It's crazy.
As that 9th inning kept playing out, did y'all sense their pitchers getting tighter?
I mean, just the pressure's on whenever you have a big lead late in the game, like and stuff like that, and guys start getting on and start scoring. You kind of get like, oh crap, like let's not blow this. You start just kind of like, guys just start getting a little tense. But I mean, we did a great job of not trying to do too much, just take what they were giving us, and just kept playing the game. But I mean, I scored, and we were still down by 4, and I remember walking in, like standing against the rail next to Sam Smith and Christian Schritt, and they're like, Sam's like, let's do something weird, let's see what happens, just set it up. And I mean, Errol got that hit, and then I was like, okay, like now I got a shot. And then Golson walked, and I was like, oh wow, okay. Colby got the hit, and I was like, okay, now it's on. And I mean, it just kept coming together, and I mean, guys just kept having big at bats and putting it together, and it was big.
It goes without